On my kicker tonight, the construction and launching of the so-called state lodges in Kenya is getting out of hand. By the way, a new state lodge is coming up. Kitui County, which will be hosting the next Mashujaa Day celebrations on the 20th of this month, will be home to Kenya's latest state lodge. The Kitui State Lodge will be coming just 3 months after the inauguration of another new state lodge in Homa Bay. Like the Kitui State Lodge, the Homa Bay State Lodge was constructed for purposes of hosting presidential receptions that follow national celebrations that were hosted at the Lakeside County. So, on the score of a new state lodge for each national holiday celebration, we are at a 100% efficiency this year. A year ago, Kwale County hosted the Mashujaa Day celebrations, and for that, a state lodge was inaugurated and gazetted as such in April this year by Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen. In the same gazette notice was Bungoma State Lodge, which joined the nearby Kakamega State Lodge in the list of Western Kenya presidential retreats. Back in 2020, Kisii County hosted the Mashujaa Day celebrations, and the then President Uhuru Kenyatta inaugurated the Kisii State Lodge. As of today, the 3rd of October, the 2nd of October, the list of state lodges around the country stands at 11. Alongside Kisii, Kwale, Bungoma, Kakamega, and Homa Bay, we have the Sagana State Lodge, the oldest, the Mount Kenya Colonial Retreat that ironically was contracted as a gift to the Princess Elizabeth, who later became Queen. Then there is the Kisumu State Lodge, the Eldoret State Lodge, a state lodge in Kilifi, a state lodge in Makueni, and coming up shortly, the Kitui State Lodge. Total count, 11 state lodges. Then there was talk of renovating the Takwel State Lodge in West Pokot. This is affordable housing on steroids. And don't close that state lodge list just yet. Listen to this.
Nishamwambia Profesa Kithure Kindiki hapa tayari kwamba ajenge state lodge hapa Meru. Tutakuwa tunakaa hapa, sijui state lodge sasa ati mtalete miraa jioni. Mimi naona hapo kwa maziwa ni mzuri. Hii ya miraa sijui, lakini tutaona. Ndio mimi nikilala hapa tupange mambo ya Meru vizuri.
Well, the role of the yet to be inaugurated Meru State Lodge is clear. Now, if that is done, then the number will go to 12, or is it 13, depending on the next impulse. Now, alongside this 11 designated state lodges, the President of the Republic of Kenya enjoys 3 official residences listed as State House Nairobi, State House Mombasa, and State House Nakuru. But let's talk about this rapid expansion of the state lodges network. As the circumstances of the inauguration show, state lodges serve short-term purposes. They are short-stay facilities for the exclusive use of the president when visiting the regions. But here is the problem. Presidential events, let alone permanent facilities such as state lodges, do not come cheap. From security to general staff, maintenance and utilities, it takes millions of taxpayer shillings to keep these state lodges running. Yet, as is humanly the case, no president can ever find simultaneous or cost-effective use of all the 11 state lodges and 3 state houses. Even if they were to host delegations of ethnic Bosniaks, Croats, and Serbs on a daily basis, the 3 members of the tripartite presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina will still struggle to make optimal use of Kenya's sprawling presidential facilities. And in a country wallowing in foreign debt, and a nation whose critical sectors such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure are in dire conditions, these state lodges construction craze can no longer be justified. Invoking constitutional principles of advancing devolution, promoting regional equity, and the likes is really insincere. Not even the Kenyan ancient logic of moving the presidency closer to the people can wash this. The United States, a vast country and a superpower, wealthy, has only 3 official residences for the president. The White House in Washington, D.C. as the primary residence, Camp David in Maryland as a countryside retreat, and Blair House in Washington, D.C. for the president's guests. There are no little White Houses or federal lodges dotting its 50 states for the president's regional visits. The bottom line is, it will always be difficult to validate this torrent of state lodges in Kenya. No president, past, current, or future, would ever really find justifiable round-the-year use of all those person-specific national Airbnbs, or rather, state lodges. That is my kicker.